Right. I raced down here like a madman so I could do this video before it got dark. Didn't want to be doing this video in the dark. I am out. Oh, 1 second. The straps there. It's hard to do up your helmet with your gloves on, innit? Yeah, I'm at an unknown location right now. I shall not name the location I am at. So, well, let's get this wheelie video underway.
Remember back when I ain't used to have a quarter? I started posting on blocks like place your order. Now I'm riding in coupes and I'm flipping Porsches. Off and spitting these bars to a couple courses. I've been locked up, shot at, and damn near died back when I was 16. Lil nigga, big dreams, get cream.
YouTube, you know it is, it's your boy. It's your boy. Oh, I was about to pop the fattest wheelie and I'm seeing sirens. I might have to change spots. Messed up my intro. It's your boy 101 Wavy and we're back with another video. This was a requested video. How to do wheelies 101 Wavy style. So I'm basically going to be showing you how I do my wheelies. I don't care what these other YouTubers are saying. This is how I do it, yeah? Little disclaimer, if you bust your ass while you're trying to do a wheelie like me, then that's just down to you, and I am not responsible for any damage you do to yourself or your bike, yeah? Alright, boom. This is how I do my wheelies. Most of the time I'm in first gear. I'm in first gear and I pop the clutch, and as I pop the clutch I put a little bit more throttle in. I don't change my seating position, I don't lean back or nothing. Like the bike's got enough power to lift itself, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to help it by leaning back and jerking it up. You don't have to be doing none of that. Well, I'm talking for like 90% of 600s, yeah? You ain't got to jerk it up, you ain't got to do nothing. If you're doing a decent amount of speed, not going too slow, not going too fast. For the R6 specifically, if you're in first gear doing about 40 miles an hour, yeah, like it's gonna lift regardless, yeah? So just like that, yeah? So all I do is clutch, throttle, clutch, clutch, throttle, clutch. That's all I do. Just a little bit. So obviously you want to get it to make that noise, that unmistakable noise of, yeah, the front wheel just came up off the ground. That noise. I know you guys know what noise I'm talking about when the bike goes like that. But you don't want to try. What you want to do? You don't want to try and get out straight away. So what you want to do? I'm in first gear. Don't even give it more throttle, just put the clutch. Like that. That's all you want to do. I can't stay around here too long because I know these feds are going to hear my bike. But yeah, yeah, you just want to get a feel for your clutch, yeah? And then once you have a feel for it, that's when you want to start adding a little bit more throttle than in between that little pop. So when you pull it in, a little bit of throttle, then lay it out. Just like this. Let me show you like this. Let me show you again. Again, don't try and 12 o'clock it straight away, yeah? It's not worth it. Like, you'll get there eventually. So you want to do clutch, throttle, clutch. Like that. And then you're going to start to feel the bike jerk itself, and you're going to start to feel the bike come up off the floor a little bit. And once you have a feeling for that, just getting the bike to jerk up, then that's when you want to give it a little bit more throttle, just a little bit more, and you just want to keep on progressing, and then naturally the bike's going to get higher and higher and higher and higher and higher, just like that, yeah? I hope I'm explaining this I hope I'm explaining this clearly, you know. See, look, there's police all over the place around here. I might have to change spots, What's around here? I don't even know what's around here. Well, I know that's the university there, but is there anything else around here? I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's what you want to do. So look at my hands. Clutch, throttle, clutch. Lay it out. Clutch, throttle, clutch. Clutch, throttle, clutch. Simple as that. Let me get around this roundabout and I'll show you guys again. Now once you are comfortable with jerking the bike, well not jerking the bike up, but once you're comfortable with how the wheel is coming off the floor and you've gotten it to a point where okay, you're kind of like ready to hold it, then I would personally say, wait, hold on, let me do the wheelie again so I know for myself, yeah. Okay, yeah. Alright, so boom. Alright, when you do the wheelie, as the wheel comes up, you want to get. Oh, well, no, I don't really want to tell you guys that, just in case you fuck yourselves up. Even though it's like I said, it's a disclaimer. It's not my fault that you're trying it out. Alright, cool, yeah, boom. Alright, yeah. So as you're bringing the wheel up, once the thing's going up, I just want to come back down again. Just give it a little bit more throttle. You're just giving it a little bit more throttle just to sustain it as it's in the air, but you don't want to keep jerking it because then you will fuck up. Like you want to try and keep the throttle kind of balanced, you get what I'm saying? No jerky business, we don't like jerky businesses, we ain't into all of that. Everything is smooth. If you have to jerk it while the wheel is in the air, then put it straight back down. Put it straight back down. So if it's not smooth, put it down. So once you pass that stage now, like you're ready to hold, like you've got the wheel up in the air and you're able to hold it for some sort of distance, then that's when you want to start changing gear, I'm guessing. So really and truly you should be banging it in second gear, really and truly, but like I said, this is how I learned in it. I learned in first gear and then I'll clutchless shift up into second. If you don't know what clutchless shifting is, that's basically when you're not using the clutch to change gear, you just come off the throttle, bang it up and then go back on the throttle. Like you can do that when you're at a certain amount of revs. Like it's not gonna, if the bike doesn't jerk, then you haven't really done no damage to your engine. If it does jerk, then you're not doing it properly, I suppose. But yeah, what else can I say? Like it's hard trying to explain what I'm doing because I'm at a level now where I'll just do it. Get what I'm saying? But I'm still gonna put this video out. I was just second guessing myself, thinking should I really just put this video out? But no, I'm still gonna do it. And then you guys can give me some tips on how I'm actually saying certain things. So yeah, boom. Alright, so first gear, you want to get a feel for getting the front wheel off the ground. So you don't want to just 12 o'clock it straight away. Just little by little, yeah. So just little by little, and then once you get up to a certain spot, you know what? Let me compare wheelies, learning how to wheelie to Pokemon. I'm just gonna do. I know it sounds stupid, yeah, but there's different levels, yeah. When you start off in Pokemon Red or whatever, I don't know. When you start off, you start off with one Pokemon, yeah. So you start off with Charmeleon or whatever. You know that red dragon, yeah. And it's like a level 2 now, yeah. And it's got 3 attacks, yeah. It's got that scratch, that tail whip, and something else, yeah. As you're going through the map and all that, and then you're facing other Pokemon now, you're starting to level up, and then out of nowhere you start to learn another attack, innit? It's the same thing as this. Like you're gonna be doing your wheelies, gonna be struggling, but you're gonna be doing it so much, just out of nowhere you're gonna be doing the wheelie, and you're gonna think, oh shit, wait, hold on, okay, I wasn't up as high as I was before. Like you're gonna be, it's tricky to explain. It really is tricky to explain, but just don't overdo it straight away. You know what I mean? Don't overdo it straight away, because as you keep on doing the wheelies, you're gonna unlock a different level to what you're doing. like when I first started out, I was getting the wheel up like literally about 5 inches, about that much off the ground, and I was just holding it for that, just like that, just basically just chasing the wheelie. And it got to a point where just one day I did the wheelie, got it up higher, and that feeling, obviously it scared the shit out of me, but at that time I was just thinking, oh wait, hold on, okay, so I wasn't really doing a wheelie before. That's how it's meant to feel. So obviously that's me, I just unlocked another level, you get what I'm saying? So that's when I started aiming for that feeling again, that oh shit, I just done a wheelie feeling. And then after that, that's when I started practicing how to change gear. And then like you just keep on going up until you get to a certain level where if a kid asks, if a kid on the side of the road or whatever is just like, nice bike mate, do a wheelie, like you can do it on demand, you get what I'm saying? But yeah, let me try and get back to teaching you guys how to do a wheel. I'm going to do a few more and then I'm going to duck because it is getting, well, it's not getting dark I suppose now. Put the visor up. Let me put the visor back, yeah. So yeah, boom. It's clutch, throttle, clutch, clutch, throttle, clutch, clutch, throttle, clutch. Let it back out, yeah. That's how you're popping the, that's popping the clutch and getting the wheel to come off the ground. Once you got the wheel coming off the ground, then yeah, once you once you got the wheel up off the ground, you've basically done a wheelie. It's just all about sustaining it after that, and just finding your throttle control. That's when your throttle control comes in. If you're jerking it like that while the wheel is in the air, like put it straight back down, because that means it's not controlled. You shouldn't have to jerk it at all. It should just be a smooth feeling. And then it's going to get to a point where you're going to find that sweet spot. You're going to find that sweet spot as you get up, like in terms of, like, I know as soon as I pop the clutch and the bike makes a certain noise, I know whether it's going to be a good wheelie or not. After that, it's all up to me to sustain it, you get what I'm saying? This is all practice. Practice makes perfect, isn't it? Practice makes perfect. And then yeah, it's just that's it. Practice makes perfect. Just keep going at it, until you get to a point where you're comfortable. Like, I'm not trying to learn how to stand up and do wheelies in this little circle and stuff like that. Like, I'm comfortable with what I'm doing right now. I can pop a wheelie in first gear, change up to second, change up to third. If I got the wind behind me, I could even change up to fourth and then hold it. Like, I'm good. That's me. I'm happy. Oh, kind of messed me up though, making up way too much noise now. So yeah, let me just finish off by saying, yeah, so you just want to remember, first stage, pop the clutch, get used to having that wheel come up. Then you're gonna have that oh shit feeling, I just done a wheelie. Once you have that oh shit feeling, you just done a wheelie feeling, once you have that feeling and you're ready to start sustaining it, make sure as the wheel comes up and you get to a certain point, let's say about 10 o'clock now, yeah? Once you get up to that point now, oh shit, I lost my trail of thought. Yeah, once you get to that point now, and you're at that point where you just want to hold the wheel up now, you want to hold the wheelie, you want to sustain that wheelie, and you don't want to be jerking the throttle. That is the worst thing you could do. That's how my friend crashed. You don't want to jerk the throttle. You want to have a smooth throttle. That's when the throttle control comes in and shit. Got the throttle control, like yeah, that's pretty much it. The rest is on you now to stay consistent with it. But yeah, I ain't gonna ramble on too much. That's pretty much how I do my wheelies. I pop the clutch with a smooth throttle and sustain that bitch. That's all I do. That's literally all I do. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit, and I'm out.